Okay, crazy coincidence. Saw this historical marker and I wanted to pull over and check it out. Kilpatrick's Cavalry at the Talladega River. On November 17th, 1864, Kilpatrick's Cavalry Division, which was covering the right flank of General Sherman's army on its march to the sea, moved from Bear Creek Station 31 miles northwest down the north bank of the Talladega River to threaten Griffin and Forsyth. Who frickin' knew? That's crazy. This threat caused the Talladega bridges to be burned by Wheeler's cavalry, bad Confederates, to protect these towns and the large Confederate hospital centers there. A skirmish at this bridge marked the most southerly point west of the Ocmulgee River reached by U.S. forces during this campaign. I guess that's the river we just passed. I'll drive back over it. Okay, how much development has happened and time has changed that boats were coming up this tiny ass so-called river that's got sandbars all throughout it. That's crazy. Check out the other side. A little more water, but still lots of sandbars. Of course, the water was probably 20 feet higher, at least 10. I can't tell you how much it would suck to live. I mean, if your house is back there like that, off a side road and kind of back up, I didn't have the camera on, there was a whole, half a mile of houses that were 15 feet off the road that are probably left over from when this was a dirt road. I've been sitting here for 80 years. Made it a highway 50 years ago, and now they got a house right beside it. Like, no kids, you literally can't go outside at all, ever. Delicious. All right. See if I can get her in here. I might be able to. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Hell, I didn't realize it got near that big. That's a huge expansion. But sweet. All right, nothing on my back. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Now I got cold water because I don't really get hot enough out here that I need to drink constantly. Not to mention, this helmet makes it difficult to do so anyway, because it's got a sound dampening piece of fabric, so you can't go underneath, so you got to go through the visor. You got to tilt the helmet down. It's annoying. Alright, that's way nicer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indian Springs, Georgia, which incidentally I forgot was so dang close to High Falls State Park, or I probably would have just come here that day. Probably still would have split it up into 2 videos, but hey, now I got an excuse to ride on a different day. So yay for that. Indian Springs State Park, parking fee required. And what if I'm not parking? What if I'm just chilling? Oh, a little picnic on the rocks. Very nice. It's been years since I've been here. Years and years and years. Go to the other side and go play in the river, which I don't even know if they allow that anymore. I don't even know if that's allowed. Oh God, it's really hard to get on and off with that damn lift it up like that. You don't know how bad I just want to drive my bike up here. There's no park attendants around. I was just gonna pop up on over the curb right here, and I was just gonna pull right alongside this tree, so I could just look straight down into this river of nothing. Stream. I'm sure this is a river, but not much of one. But apparently it is probably sometimes, based on the embankment here, reinforcement that they have. That's ingenious, all those rocks and held up by coat hangers, and that's pretty cool. Looks like something I would do. Damn, somebody got a pretty bike over there. I don't know what this old pavilion is. Doesn't look like it's open for much of anything. Maybe it's probably just an event center. They probably have tables and chairs and stuff stored in these two ends. So if people want to get married out here, have weddings, stuff like that, I would imagine. Yeah, nothing on the board. No, there's a board over here. Let's go see what that says. Flowing Artisan Well, Resort Development of Indian Springs. Community of Indian Springs sprang up after 10 acres surrounding the spring were reserved for public use by a state statute known as Lot Number 1 in the 1827 Land Lottery. The tract has remained in state custody and holds claim to be the oldest state-owned recreation area in the country. Oh, hell, I didn't know that. Crazy. Well, welcome to the oldest state-owned recreation area in the country, apparently. Resort, Depression, Recovery, Indian Springs Hotel, present day. I don't know where the hell that is. I don't remember passing that anywhere. Muskogee Creek Nation in Indian Springs. So, yeah, ironic that the land lottery was in 1827, and that the Native Americans were here until God, it's probably pretty racist that it's still called Indian Springs, huh? Because that's probably why it's called Indian Springs. Yeah, welcome to history. There should be, if you were in a more liberal state, there'd probably be an adaptation telling you, oh, this is the sulfur water, this is the mineral water. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fill up from the sulfur springs right there, from the Flowing Artisan Well. And it's the sulfur stinky water. Be okay. I don't know if they drink it or take baths in it or what, but yeah, I bet it's called Indian Springs because of the Muskogee Indians that lived here. Until, the white people came and it's like, hey, guess what? The state owns this now. Like, what state? We own this. Our nation. No, not your nation. Sorry. White folk take. You get fucked. Welcome to America. Land of the free. Home of the shithole. Oh, I apologize. Okay, breaking the law. I'm not paying any parking fees because I'm not really parking. Oh, God. See if I can get on and off this motherfucker. I'm not even sure how I did it a while ago. Karate kick. Sweep the leg. Oh, this is the other exit. Intoxicants prohibited. That sucks. Can't even have a little drinky poo. That's my freaking daughter-in-law's car. This is my daughter-in-law's car. That means my daughter-in-law is here with my grandson. And my son's out of town. Go see my grandbaby. Christina! Good. I'm like, that's my daughter-in-law's car. She here with my grandbaby. What the heck? How you doing, baby girl?
Good. Figured we get out of that.
It's a good day for it. It's not humid. What is up, little man? What is that? All that stuff. I've never seen that stuff before. Who is that man? Hi. How you doing, buddy? He is such a monster. Oh my goodness. This is a good day.
We took him to Dawson Trails yesterday.
That's what I thought she said, and I was like, maybe she said they were. Maybe I misunderstood her. And she said they were crazy coincidence. Seeing my grandson and my daughter-in-law. Crazy, crazy. Oh yeah. Y'all know I love a good old cemetery. Yeah, I was going to be pretty surprised to find any writings on these. Born 1820, died 1878. Dr. W.M. Whitehead Sr. Wife of W.H. Whitehead Sr. Mary Lucy Merle. Got her maiden name on there. Died the same year. 6 years younger than he was, but died the same year. I wonder if she died of heartbreak. Born 1873. Oh, born 18. Oh, poor little infant child. 1879 to 1880. Not even a year old. Crazy. 1891 to 1913. Yep, infant 86 to 86. Tiny little baby. This is wild. Look at this one. That's got to be a little tiny child. I don't see any markings. That's crazy. Erected by their son, W.M. Hutchins, but it fell over and frickin' broke. Born 1807. Father and mother born 1801. John and Morin. Crazy. How y'all doing?
Yeah, it's like treasure boxes in the woods. You download the app and it gives you a set of coordinates. And if all the state parks, well, a lot of the state parks in Georgia have them. And if you get so many for a certain region, they give you a medallion. So we're working.
Oh, sweet.
We're working on all the. But you download the app and then you,
For a little man?
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you click
Sweet.
on these, and it'll navigate you right to it, basically.
Sweet. Yeah, ironically, I just ran into my daughter-in-law and my grandson. He's like 7 months old. I didn't even know they were here. I was just driving through. I was like, that's my daughter-in-law's car. Pull over, find him in the place. That'll be perfect in a few years.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's pretty neat, and they're all over the place. You can find them everywhere. Right?
Sweet.
No matter where you're at.
What's up?
Camera?
Yes, sir. It's a camera. How you doing? I'm Sean.
Okay.
What-
My name's Asher.
Ashton?
Asher.
Asher. Nice to meet you, Asher. You having fun? I like your Crocs, man.
Thank you.
I dig that color.
We're working on all the state parks.
So is it just state parks? It's a state park sponsored program?
No, it's people everywhere put them out.
Okay.
And if you log on, it'll give you the option. You can create your own wherever you go. But,
Sweet.
we found out that all the state parks were doing them.
So you're like
the state parks. So
perfect opportunity.
yeah.
Cool.
We're already wanting to visit them all.
There you go. Do y'all have the pass where y'all can just go to? Yeah, we do that. We found out we could. We're like, what are we doing here? Yeah, like because I was there with the whole family. I was like, wait a minute. So it's literally cheaper to get a family pass for the whole year than it is 1 day's pass. Yeah. So forget about it. Yeah, good to go. Hey, y'all have fun. All right, good to talk to y'all. Meeting all kinds of cool folks today. It's the same sort of deal here. Registered guests only. Picnicking prohibited. Pets allowed on leash. Yeah, I can go straight. I should be able to go straight still. I hate it when idiots put no trespassing signs everywhere, though. Oh yeah. This is just a road that people live on. Definitely gonna have to buy some thin framed or some thin armed glasses, thin earpiece glasses, whatever, because my ears are killing me. See, this is how close we were to High Falls State Park. So there it is. I ought to pull in there and ask her if I can film. I don't think we allow filming in state parks.